Welcome back to Pre-Algebra Chapter 6, Section 6 in this book. We are talking about scale drawings. We've been talking about ratios, and a scale drawing gives you a ratio. Now what do I mean by a scale drawing? It could be a model, it doesn't have to be a drawing. I think a good example are doll houses. It used to be that people would make doll houses sort of any old scale they wanted. And then the Queen of England had kids, and she wanted her girls to have a dollhouse of the palace. And so they decided to have the scale that 1 foot in the real house would be 1 inch in the dollhouse, a foot to an inch. So their dollhouse was, so if something was a 12-foot ceiling in the real palace, it would be a 12-inch ceiling in the dollhouse, and that's the scale, 1 foot to 1 inch. And then after that, all dollhouses started following that because they had to be like the queen. But like my dollhouse is old, it's older than that was settled on, and it's a much smaller scale. The rooms are only about that tall. It's a much smaller scale, which makes it hard for me to get dolls. Dolls are all too big for it. I need some smaller dolls for my antique dollhouse. All right, so we also do that. This is in a 3D way. We also do it in a 2D way with a map. There's it's called the legend or the key. It's a scale, and it might say that an inch is 100 miles. So someone says, how far is it to where we're going? And someone will say back, about that far, because that's what the scale is, but they would have to get out a ruler to really figure it out a little more. And of course that doesn't work because the road isn't perfectly straight, at least not here. Maybe out west where there's not mountains everywhere, the roads go around. So, that's how, the way we do it now is we don't really use the map, do we? We get our phone. How far is it? Oh, it's this far. It's going to take us this long, and there's a wreck that we're going to have to go around. The phone tells us now, the GPS. All right, so here's an example problem in your book. It says that you have a map where 1 centimeter equals 200, I don't know if the M was meters or miles. We'll say 200 meters. And then they want to know, it was meters because it's pyramids. I think the pyramids in Mexico is where it's talking about. So it said 1 centimeter equals 200 meters. 1 centimeter is what's drawn on the map. 200 meters is what it is in real life. So if on the map it's 4 centimeters, how far is it really in real life? So we say the scale, 1 centimeter is to 200 meters as 4 centimeters is to x. We cross multiply, so we're going to draw in our arrows, and 1 times x is x, and 4 times 200 is 800. So if it's 4 centimeters on the map, it's 800 meters in real life. So I've never seen the pyramids of Mexico or Egypt either, or anywhere else except here in Georgia. We have the Etowah Indian mounds. They're made out of dirt, they're flat on top, and we love them because they're ours. They are the Etowah Indian mounds that are very cool in Cartersville, Georgia. So anyway, there's more to this chapter, but this is all I want you to know for it. Remember, I told you your book goes further than we're going to. We're going to learn the stuff that's part of a standard pre-algebra curriculum. We're not going to go off of every little thing this book has. So when I say skip, you be sure to skip, or this book will drive you crazy, because you're not ready for everything in this book. Nobody is, I don't think. And if they are, they shouldn't be in this book. They should be in that, that trig book or whatever. So that's all we're going to do with 6-6. The next one is 6-7, and that one is really important, and it is something that's part of pre-algebra curriculum. So come back, and we're going to learn about probability and odds. Math is great.